Hey,
Oh,
kids, it's time for another round of the round table. The reading
ooh,
round table. Yeah.
you know, it's middle of October and it's time to get real spooky
Listen,
up.
for the two of you who are going to see this somehow, you know, we got a special present because we got nothing else to do, so we're going to, but my brother here's going to read Jeff the Killer, the shit
You,
pasta.
you do yours first, okay?
All right. Oh,
Because
let me read mine first. Mine's great. It's
Jeffrey
it's called Diary of a Wimpy Kid Suffering. All right.
stuff.
Oh, this is a very scary creepypasta, all right? Hi, my name is Eric Johnson. I am 15 years old and a huge fan, and I'm a huge fan of books such as Captain Underpants and Mr. Min. My favorite book series was Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I was buying a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book at a shop, but something caught my eye. It was a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. What the fuck? This
Wait,
kid
hold
is
on.
this.
Run it back. Read
What
that
the?
again.
Alright, what the fuck did I just read? All right, so I'm a huge fan of books such as Captain Underpants, Mr. Min, comma. My favorite book series was Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Holy shit, that's so badly
What?
worded. Oh my god,
Okay.
what a mushmouth. I looked at it. No, yeah, but like he was at like a shop
I
and
know.
some caught his eye. It was a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. Damn, that's like some. It's like three like words and then a period. Like what the fuck? I looked at it, but something was odd. This literally says odd. The cover had the writing "Diary of a Wimpy Kid" at the top, but at the bottom of the writing it read "Suffering." And at the bottom of the cover it had a picture of Greg Heffley, but his eyes were bleeding and his shorts, hands, and shirt were covered in blood. I was shocked, but since it was a new book, I read it in my local home. All right. This ain't
Your,
even. This is a
your
troll.
local
This is a
home.
fucking troll. This is a bullshit. You said it was a creepypasta. This is a troll.
Some bullshit. Like, who says local home? Like, your home's
Look,
already local.
yeah, it's so stupid. The first page had Greg Heffley standing in a
I'm
corner
going
in
in my local bathroom.
the
That
first
actually makes
page.
sense.
Bodie, shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
The first page had Greg Heffley standing in a corner in a white room, sobbing. There wasn't writing. There wasn't writing to go along with it. I turned into page two, but it was quite more creepy. Greg had a baseball bat over his head and swung at his head. Blood and gore and brain matter splattered everywhere, and the book ends that way. Wow, I am
So,
done.
just,
Buddy,
is
shut
it?
up. I am done with this book. I threw it in a garbage truck, never to be seen again. If you ever find a copy of this book, do not read it. Wow, that was fucking tame and horrible. that
Fuck.
that was
The
so
book's just
shit.
Greg Heffley
Oh,
bashing his brains in with a baseball bat.
that was fucking boring. That was a boring shit pasta. That
Oh
was
shit, dude.
that was like so boring, dude.
Why do you pick up on the?
I don't know. I clicked on it. Thought it'd be kind of funny.
No, I'm not talking about that. But no, scratch it. It's not important.
Cause we're breaking the rules.
Is that all you got?
Little Yachty, the creepy pasta.
Okay. Ready to hear
Yeah,
the best creepypasta of all time?
yeah, totally.
Everyone knows it, dude. This Jeff. Everyone knows it. Okay. Jeff the
Mm.
Killer. It's Jeff the Killer.
Oh God,
You know.
dredging
Every,
this
every,
memory out of my
if
fucking
you've been on
brain.
the if you've been on the internet, you already know Jeff the Killer's backstory. Okay, it's basically like Batman's backstory in the way that it's so known, dude. It's
Yeah,
like
it's fucking known, dude. It's in the
it's like
general
Batman.
discussion.
Everyone knows Batman's backstory, right?
Yeah.
And everyone knows Jeff the Killer's backstory.
Uh,
Yes, I'm comparing it to Jeff the Killer's backstory.
oh God.
Fucking Batman's backstory.
Yeah, but Jeff the Killer is way less edgier than Batman.
What? Wait, what did you just say?
Well, Jeff the Killer is way less edgier than Batman if you think about
Joey,
it.
I disagree very hard.
Buddy, come on, the social circumstance. Jeff the Killer doesn't go around beating. Oh, never mind. Fuck it, I'm stupid.
What are you talking about?
I was trying to rationalize it, but I can't. And Batman
You
is
can't
pretty edgy if you think about it,
can't
but nowhere near as
rationalize.
edgy as goddamn Jeff the Killer.
No,
The
no.
only thing edgier would be like my Sonic OC Blaze.
My Sonic OC.
My Sonic OC is way edgier, dude.
Mist.
Misty shadows,
Sonic OC,
darkest
please don't
shadows.
steal.
Please,
It's just,
steal.
it's just Knuckles, but it's like a shade darker of red.
He's just like he just took the shader and painted it black. That's all you did.
Yeah, dude.
All right, whatever. Let's read this shit. I remember reading this shit as a child, somehow being scared because I was a weakling.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, dude. I was shitting my pants.
It was
dude.
so scary when I was 12.
You know, there's
for some
actually
reason. Remember that time when you dressed up as Jeff the Killer for Halloween when you were 10?
Joey, don't bring that up. Don't bring that up, dude. You're gonna kill me.
Okay.
You're gonna kill me, dude.
My
fucking chunks your ass dressed up as Jeff the Killer, dude. It was terrible, dude.
Buddy,
that's my only regret in life right there.
You may call me Sid, but I have a better kill you. Jeff.
Jeff.
The Jeff. Alright, let's fucking read this shit. Just get
Those are truly the dark ages. You know, there's two actually.
We've been lollygagging. Let's read this shit so you get to your embarrassment.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
This one's gonna be quite a long one, so you can get yourself a drink or something.
Alright,
boys. After weeks of unexplained murders, the ominous unknown killer is still on the rise. After a little evidence has been found, a young boy stated that he survived one of the killer's attacks and bravely tells his story. I had a bad dream. I woke up in the middle of the night, says the boy. I saw that for some reason the window was open. Even though I remembered it being closed before, I went to bed. I got up and shut it. Wait, what the fuck? Hold up.
I went to bed. I got there. I went to bed.
No, hold up. Okay. I saw that from a reason the window was open, even though I remembered it being closed, right? Yeah. I went to bed. I got up and shut it once more. What the fuck?
So, what?
He went to bed but then got up and shut it once more. Okay, anyways. Moving on!
Yeah.
Afterwards, I simply crawled under my covers and tried to get back to sleep. That's when I had a strange feeling, like someone was watching me.
Oh.
I looked up and nearly jumped out of my bed. There in the little ray of light illuminating from between my curtains were a pair of two eyes. These weren't regular eyes. They were dark, ominous eyes.
Wait,
they were
wait. He said it was bright. His eyes were bright. Did it say that, or am I misremembering?
Hold on. It says, these weren't regular eyes. They were dark, ominous eyes. No.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was like a blight. I thought you said like bright eyes, but then you said dark. But whatever.
Okay. They were boarded in black, and just plain
obtuse.
In black and ... just plain out terrified me. That's when I saw his mouth, a long, horrendous smile that made every hair on my body stand up. The figure stood there, watching me. Finally, after what I seemed like forever, he said a simple phrase, but said it in a way only a madman could speak. He said, "Go to sleep." I let out a scream that sent him at the... Well, he said, "I'll go to sleep." I let out a scream. Ah! That would sent him at... What the fuck is this? I let out a scream. That's what sent him at me.
What?
He pulled up a knife, aiming at my heart.
Oh.
He jumped on top of my bed. It's getting kind of kinky. I fought him back. I kicked and punched. I rolled around trying to knock him off me. That's when my dad busted in. The man threw the knife. It went into my dad's shoulder. The man probably would have finished him off if one of the neighbors hadn't already alerted the police.
Wow.
How do the neighbors know what the hell is happening? This like night.
Well, if you.
Oh, he let out a blood curdling.
Yeah, he screamed.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's so bizarre.
Not bad.
You know, but whatever.
This whole fucking story is okay.
This whole story is stupid.
They drove into the parking lot and ran towards the door. The man turned and ran down the hallway. I heard a smash like glass breaking As I came out of my room, I saw the window that was pointed towards the back of my house was broken. I looked out to see him vanish into the distance. I can tell you one thing. I will never forget that face.
Wow.
Those cold, evil eyes and that psychotic smile.
This whole
They will
thing,
never leave my head.
Jeff the Killer didn't kill one person, dude. What a fucking
I know
bitch.
Jeff the Killer's fucking bad at his job, dude. Some kid just came screaming and whined and he couldn't kill him.
All he did was scream, "Oh fuck!" And he it's fucking stupid. He looks like Michael Jackson.
No.
That was too easy. That's too easy of a joke.
I know spoilers, guys. But in the end of the story, we're like, no, I'll emphasize the joke when we get there.
Oh yeah. What's the point of spoilers? Everyone knows it's bullshit.
Who cares, Joey?
But this is a never mind.
Okay. Anyways, my joke was, well, in the story, right? The bullies fucking throw alcohol on him and shit and burn him up, and that's what makes his face white.
Yeah.
What if there was just like a side thing that we didn't get, or the doctor mistaken that patient for the one that's going to like Michael Jackson's surgery?
That would make more sense, to be honest.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They're mistaking Jeff for Michael Jackson.
Hell yes.
Fucking got the surgery.
Sorry, wrong fucking patient. Alright, let's get on with this fucking story.
Yeah, he unwraps his face. I look terrific. Dude, yeah. Jeff the Killer is Michael Jackson. Look, he touches kids. He kills kids. Yep. He's basically just a killer version of Michael Jackson, dude. Michael Jackson and
Jeff.
Alright, anyways. Police are still on the look for this man. If you see anyone that fits the description in this story, please contact the local police department. You hear that, Joey?
Yeah.
Get on the phone.
Yeah, Michael Jackson was later arrested this morning.
When he's
but he's dead, so whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This is just the alternate universe where Michael Jackson turned into a killer. Instead of touching kids, he just killed them.
Yeah. Whatever. Just
Anyways,
continue on with the story.
Jeff and his family had just moved into a new neighborhood. His dad's gotten a promotion at work, and they thought it would be best to live in one of those fancy neighborhoods. Jeff and his brother Lou couldn't
poor neighborhoods.
Yeah, not one of those peasants. Lou couldn't complain though. A new, better house, what was not to love? As they were getting unpacked, one of their neighbors came by. "Hello," she said. "I'm Barbara. I live across the street from you. Well, I just wanted to introduce myself and to introduce my son."
Hi.
She turns around and calls her son over. "Billy! These are our new neighbors," Billy said hi and ran back to play in the yard. "Well," said Jeff's mom, "I'm Margaret, and this is my husband, Peter." "And my two sons, Jeff and Lou." They each introduced themselves, and then Barbara invited them to her son's birthday. Jeff and his brother were about to object when their mother said that they would love to. When Jeff and his family were done packing, Jeff went up to his mom. "Mom, why would you invite us to some kid's birthday party? If you haven't noticed, I'm not some dumb kid. I'm a 5'8" virgin."
That does sound pretty accurate.
"Mom, do you know I cut myself? Because of you, Mom. I wish you were dead." That's what it sounds like to me.
It probably was. The kid, like the 16-year-old who wrote this.
Jeff proceeds to post online that he's about to kill himself for attention.
Yeah, talk about posting cringe.
He's so fucking edgy. I love it.
Of course you.
That's why I dressed him up. That's why I dressed up other than Halloween. Dude, I was edgy like fucking 14-year-old, 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
I was a chubster though. Fuck, dude. I looked like the Michelin Man, put like some fucking red around his lips and eyeliner on.
That's so fucking mean. That's so derogatory to yourself.
Sounds like I got problems now, don't it?
Hey, Adele, you look like the Michelin Man.
Alright, anyways. Jeff said to his mother, "We just moved here. We should show that we want to spend time with our neighbors. Now we're going to that party, boy, and that's final." Jeff started to talk, but stopped himself, knowing that he couldn't do anything. Whenever his mom said something, it was final. Ugh. He walked up to his room and plopped down on his bed. He sat there looking at his ceiling when suddenly he got a weird feeling. Not so much pain, but a weird feeling. He dismissed it as just some random feeling. He heard his mother call. He heard his mother call him down and get his stuff, and he walked down to get it. The next day, Jeff walked downstairs to get breakfast and got ready for school. As he sat there eating his breakfast, he once again got the feeling. This time, it was stronger. It gave him a slight tugging pain, but he once again dismissed. As he said, as he and Lou slightly tugging.
Sounds like a dog barking.
Anyways, as he and Lou finished breakfast, they walked down to the bus stop. They sat there waiting for the bus, and then all of a sudden, some kid on a skateboard jumped over them, only inches above their lap.
Damn!
They both jumped back in surprise. Hey, what the hell? Dude, that kid's rad, bro.
Dude,
Tony Hawk ain't got nothing on that kid.
He like jumped over a fucking person with a skateboard.
Over their laps, Joey, at the bus stop.
Wow.
What a rad kid, bro. He's like, bro, I practice on Skater 3.
What a Chad.
Yeah, dude. Got them
Wait,
skateboard.
Did you just
this screams like early 2000s or like late 90s, you know?
Yeah.
He said she was a skater, boy. He said, see you later, boy.
Yeah, someone who was raised on Big Time Rush. You know, wrote this shit. All right, just get on with it.
The kid landed and turned back to them. He kicked his skateboard up and caught it with his hands.
Damn.
The kid seemed to be about 12, 1 year younger than Jeff. Oh, Jeff is a fucking 11.
No, he's like 13. He said 1 year younger than Jeff, so he was like 13.
No, hold on. Wait, hold up. The kid seemed to be about 12, 1 year younger than Jeff. Oh, fuck, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm retarded, dude.
I should be reading this shit. You're just incompetent.
Nuh-uh, bro. You just giggle out through it like you always do, dude. You giggling all over the place right now, dude. You're like, whatever. You fucking do, dude.
Just fucking get on with it, alright?
He wears an Aeroplasted shirt and ripped blue jeans. Well. It looks like we got some new meat. Ooh. This is a porno, bro. So we got some new meat, bro.
Damn.
Like, holy shit.
What the fuck? Is this like fucking like wartime shit?
Next scenes proceed to give Jeff and Lou head.
Yeah, it's like wartime shit, like the new recruits, like in World War II, come in, like in the trenches. Oh, we got fresh meat to go over the band.
That's stupid.
We got fresh meat here at this school. What the fuck? You know, whatever.
Just World War I, dude.
I talk too much. Get on with it.
Okay. Suddenly, two other kids appeared. One was super skinny, and the other was huge. This is like have you seen the Simpsons bullies? There are three of them and shit.
Yeah.
That's what they are. That's how I pictured them. Like the fucking three Simpsons bullies. Ern and Ernie or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Since you're new here, I'd like to introduce myself. Over there is Keith, Jeff, and Lou. Over there is Keith. Jeff and Lou looked over to the skinny kid. He had a dopey face that you could expect a sidekick to have. And he's Troy. They looked over at the fat kid. Talked about a tub of lard. This kid looked like he hadn't exercised since he was crawling. Well, crawling is an exercise.
Jesus Christ, that's so mean.
What a fat fuck! What a tub of lard, bro!
More like Tubarella.
Alright. Okay. And I said, the first kid, I'm Randy. Now for all the kids in this neighborhood, there is a small price for the bus fare. If you catch my drift, Lou stood up, ready to punch the lights out of these kids. when one of his friends pulled a knife on him. I had hoped you would be more cooperative. These kids are so schemish.
Yeah, what are these like punks?
He's like, I hope you'd be more cooperative.
Jeff.
I thought we had friends here, Jeffrey. But seeing we must do this the hard way, the kid walked up to Lou and took his wallet out of his pocket. Jeff got that feeling again. Now it's truly strong. A burning sensation. He stood up, but Lou gestured him to sit down. Jeff ignored him and walked up to the kid. Listen here, you little punk. Give me back my bro's wallet, or else! Randy put the wallet in his pocket and pulled out his own knife.
It's like the 50s greaser shit. Hey!
Yeah, dude.
You want a piece of me?
This is like Stand By Me.
Yeah, this is like Stand By Me shit.
Stand By Me.
Is this just a biography of Joe Biden's presumed life?
Yeah, dude, that's corn pop.
Corn pop. Yo, Joe, give me your fucking lunch money. He pulls that rusty knife.
I remember Randy and Troy and Rick Kent. They would rub the hair down my legs and step back up. And that's why I love kids sitting on my lap.
And that's why Obama chose me as VP.
I showed those Randy kids what. Alright. Let's get back to it.
Get back to Joe Biden's life story.
Okay. Oh. And what would you do? Just as he finished the sentence, Jeff popped the kid in the nose. As Randy reached for his face, Jeff grabbed the kid's wrist and broke it.
Damn,
bro. It's some like anime level shit. Like
the person who wrote this probably watched a bunch.
You never understand the power of friendship, Randy. Randy screamed, and Jeff grabbed the knife from his hand. Troy and Keith rushed Jeff, but Jeff was too quick. It's a fucking
Shadow Jutsu. So stupid.
He threw Randy to the ground. Keith lashed out at him, but Jeff ducked and stabbed him in the arm. Holy shit! Keith dropped his knife and fell to the ground, screaming. Troy rushed him too, but Jeff didn't even need the knife. He just punched Troy straight in the stomach, and Troy went down. As he fell, he puked all over. Lou could do nothing but look in amazement as Jeff, how'd you, was all he said. They saw the bus coming and knew they'd be blamed for the whole thing. So they started running as fast as they could. As they ran, they looked back and saw the bus driver rushing over to Randy and the others as Jeff and Lou made it to school. They didn't dare tell what happened. All they did was sit and listen. Lou just thought of that as his brothers beating up a few kids, but Jeff knew it was more.
Oh my god.
It was something scary as he got the feeling he felt how powerful it was, the urge to just hurt somebody.
Wow.
He didn't like how it sounded, but he couldn't help feeling happy. He felt the strange feeling go away and stay away for the entire day of school, even as he walked home due to the whole thing near the bus stop, and how now he probably wouldn't be taking the bus anymore. He felt happy. That was fucking retarded. The fucking wording on that was so whack.
Oh my god. Sometimes I wonder, like, man, how did I ever, like, graduate from my school, you know? But then I look at shit like this and, like, you know what? I'm not that bad.
Yeah! Anyways, when he got home, his parents asked him how his day was. And he just said, in somewhat ominous voice, it was a wonderful day. Next morning, he heard of a knock on his front door. He walked down to find the police officers at the door. His mother looked back at him with an angry look. Jeff, these officers tell me that you attacked 3 kids. That it wasn't regular fighting, and that they were stabbed. Stabbed, son. Jeff's gaze fell to the floor, showing his mother that it was true. Mom, they were the ones who pulled the knives on me and Lou. Son, said no one. Son, said one of the cops. We found three kids two stabbed, one having a bruise on his stomach, and we have what the fuck? We found three kids, two stabbed, one having a bruise on the stomach, and we have witnesses proving that you fled the scene. Now, what does that tell us? Jeff knew it was no use. He could say, "Shut the fuck up!" I'm not done. Let me get finished with this paragraph.
All right.
He could say him and Lou had just been attacked, but then there was no proof. It was not them who attacked first. They couldn't say that they weren't. They couldn't say that they were fleeing because, truth to be told, they were. So Jeff couldn't defend himself or Lou. Any commentary on that?
Oh, like, why the fuck are these like? It's just like the police officers are so like he's like aggressive, and they're questioning these like 13-year-olds and like, we're gonna throw you down against the wall, son. Yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna feed you on scared straight, boy. To put you in the right place. This is Jeff and fucking scared straight.
We have witnesses, kid.
Some big burly black guy walks up. Look kind of cute, Jeffrey. You know what's lacking here, dog? Put your ass on the fucking ground. Go watch your back, boy.
At home.
Your special strain ain't gonna do nothing, Jeffrey.
At home, let me have some of that Jeffrey.
This is mine there, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat that ass like goddamn turkey chicken soup.
Remember what Alex Jones said, buddy? I'll eat your ass.
I'll eat your ass.
I'll hang him up by a chain.
Come get my kid started. I'm eating that ass.
Dude, we gotta do a video on Alex Jones.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, but let's get on with it.
Okay. Son, call down your brother. Jeff couldn't do it since he was Jeff couldn't do it. Jeff couldn't do it. Since it was he who beat up all the kids.
What?
Jeff couldn't do it. Since it was he who beat up all the kids. Don't joke. That's how they typed it, bro. That's how they typed it, bro. Okay. Sir, it was me. I was the one who beat up the kids. Lou tried to hold me back, but he couldn't stop me. The cop looked at his partner, and they both nod. Well, kid, looks like a year in juvie. Wow. Okay. First off,
no due process.
No due process, bro. Dude, no due process. Toss his ass in jail, boy. Fuck evidence.
To be fair, it does feel like America's getting closer to just throwing people in jail.
Fuck evidence or a fair trial, bro.
Fuck your First Amendment. What amendment is it? Like the Third Amendment? I don't know.
14-year-olds don't have amendments, Joey. They don't have rights.
Lock him away, boys. Throw away the key. He's going away for a long time, Louis. He's going away for a long time, boy.
The cop is like, fuck, I'm done with my job, dude. Job's too much for me.
The cop is like, I need to fill my arrest quota so I get that bonus. I started arresting children.
He spent too much years just fighting fucking like kid killers, like, man.
Oh, and also, you know that like Louis taking the fall for his clearly guilty brother.
Yo, Lou.
Jeff, go. I shot the patriarch. You had to take the fall.
Oh, dude, this is fucking
Yakuza. It all leads back.
This like Kiryu Nishiki, you know. Lou falls.
Except way worse.
Better. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's shit, yeah.
It's like a shitty American version.
I like how the cop just says, well, kid looks like a year in juvie. That's what it says.
Well, kid. Yeah, that was good.
Well, kid looks like a year in juvie.
All right.
What, says Lou? Oh, so, okay. Let's continue.
Yeah, continue. Sorry.
What says Lou? They all looked up and see him holding it. Wait, what? What says Lou? They look at. They all look at. What says Lou? They all looked up to see him holding a knife. The officers pulled their guns and locked them on Lou. It was me. I beat up those little punks. Have the marks to. It was me. I beat up those little punks. I have the marks to prove it. He lifted up his sleeves to reveal cuts and bruises, as if he was in a struggle. You can just said, "Yo, I did it," because these cops don't give a fuck. Anyways, they're just gonna throw his ass a year in juvie.
They're about to shoot this kid.
Besides, does the fucking. Okay, look.
What?
Does the sentence match the fucking year in prison? Like, you stabbed and like broke some kids. He's like, yeah, year in juvie, bitch.
Isn't this guy kid 13 anyway?
Besides, he's like a kid, so I'll expect him to get like at least 5 months.
Yeah, or maybe
not like a fucking year in juvenile, dude, because he's fucking a juvenile.
Whatever, you know what? This was written by a fucking 13-year-old. So what does he know about shit?
Okay. Anyways. Okay. It was me. I beat up those kids. I had the marks to prove it. He lifted up the sleeve to reveal cuts and bruises as if he wasn't in a struggle. Son, just put the knife down, said the officer. Lou held up the knife and dropped it to the ground. He puts his hands up and walked over to the cops. Has anyone asked a question how the fuck he's got bruises and cuts? Because when he was in the fight scene, he didn't seem like he got hurt.
Yeah, all seemed to do. All like the.
Did he cut himself like with the knife that he just got
yeah,
show evidence? But then it would be like fresh cuts, and this was like yesterday. So those fuckers at least be somewhat healed.
Bodie, don't ask questions. How dare you soil a masterpiece like Jeff the Killer, you son of a bitch. You critics are never fair to these people.
Okay, anyways. Son, just put the knife down, said the officer. Lou held up the knife and dropped it to the ground. He put his hands up and walked over to the cops. No, Lou, it was me. I did it. Jeff had tears running down his face. Poor bro, trying to take the blame for what I did. Well, take me away. The police led Lou out to the patrol car. Heroic motherfucker.
Yeah, he did it for his family.
He did it for his country, dude.
He did it for
his family. His clan. Lou tells him it was me.
Clan.
Lou, tell them it was me. Tell them. I was the one who beat up those kids. Jeff's mother put her hands over his shoulders. Jeff, please, you don't have to lie. We know it's Lou. You can just stop. Like I just assumed it was Lou. It was a bunch of he said, she said bullshit.
It's like no questions asked. It's just fucking, all right, kid, you're going to jail.
All right, kid. Watch out for Bubba.
Yeah.
Jeff watched helplessly as the cop car sped off with Lou inside. A few minutes later, Jeff's dad pulled into the driveway, seeing Jeff's face and knowing something was wrong. Son, what is it? Jeff couldn't answer. His vocal cords were strained from crying. Instead, Jeff's mother walked his father inside to break the bad news to him as Jeff wept in the driveway. What a fucking run-on sentence, bro.
Yeah.
After an hour or so, Jeff walked back into the house, seeing that his parents were both shocked, sad and disappointed. He couldn't look at them. He couldn't see how they thought of Lou when it was his fault. He just went to sleep, trying to get the whole thing off his mind. 2 days went by with no word from Lou at JDC. No friends to hang out with, nothing but sadness and guilt. That is until Saturday when Jeff woke up by his mother with a happy, sunshine face. By the way, why the fuck did you post cure you and fucking what do you call it? Okay, bro. Is that like the fucking commercial? Of like
where he's like Charles Barkley's playing like that.
Yeah, dude.
It's a fantastic commercial. Yeah, but
dude, one of the best.
Get on with Jeff. Right. I'm gonna search for a gift.
What?
Jeff.
What's today? Asked Jeff as he stirs awake. Why? It's Billy's
Oh.
party. He was now fully awake. Mom, you're joking, right? You don't expect me to go to some kid's party after. There was a long pause. Jeff, we both know what happened. I think this party could be a thing that brightened up the past days. Now, get dressed. Jeff's mother walked out of the room and downstairs to get ready herself. He fought himself to get up. He picked out a random shirt and a pair of jeans and walked downstairs. He saw his mother and father all dressed up, his mother in the dress and his father in a suit. He thought why they wouldn't ever wear such fancy clothes to a kid's birthday party. Son, is that all you're going to wear? Said Jeff's mom. I like how his dad's like the white man, like, son, let me tell a little story about my childhood.
Yeah, dude.
Follow your dreams, son.
Follow. Yeah.
Better than wearing too much. He's, son, is that all you're going to wear? Said Jeff's mom. Wait, that's the fuck. What? Better than wearing too much, he said. His mother pushed down the feeling to yell at him and hide it with a smile. Now, Jeff, you may be overdressed, but this is how you go if you want to make an impression, said his father. Jeff grunted and went back up to his room. Don't have any fancy clothes, he yelled downstairs. Oh, I'm sorry, let me do that. I don't have any fancy clothes, he yells downstairs. Just pick out something, called his mother. He looked around in his closet for what he would call fancy. He found a pair of black dress pants he had for special occasions and an undershirt. He couldn't find a t-shirt to go with it though. He looked around and found only a striped and patterned shirt, none of which go with dress pants. Finally, he found a white hoodie and put it on. Oh yeah, dude, the white hoodie. Yeah. It's like in fucking Avengers when Iron Man like fucking puts on a suit. It's like that. Dun 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 dun. Totally. Oh my God, it's Iron Man. Oh my God, it's Jeff.
Speaking of Jeff, hold on. We gotta find one. The edgiest picture. You want to see some cancer, dude?
Let's see it, bro.
Yeah. Let's see that.
Yeah! Get away!
Gross.
Dude, bro.
Gross.
Dude, I did a better job at makeup when I was fucking 13.
You were probably way more scarier, too. No,
I'm
gonna delete this. This is cancer.
Delete it, dude. Get it out of my fucking brain, bro.
Too, dude. There's like a GIF button. You just click on it and like search up anything. You'll probably find a GIF.
The fucking add-on. Jeff. It just goes like this. Finally found a white hoodie with a My Little Pony right next to it. He knew friendship was magic and put it in his pocket and started to head out. Anyways, you were wearing that? They both said. His mother looked at her watch. Oh no, it's time to change. Let's just go, she said as she herded Jeff and his father out the door. They crossed the street over to Barbara and Billy's house. They knocked on the door, and it appeared that Barbara, just like his parents, way overdressed as they walked inside. All Jeff could see were adults, no kids. The kids are out in the yard. Jeff, how about you go and meet some of them, said Barbara. Jeff walks outside to a yard full of kids. They were running around in weird cowboy costumes. And shooting each other with plastic guns. He might as well be standing in the toys. He might as well be standing in the Toys R Us. Yeah. Suddenly a kid came up to him and handed him a toy gun and hat. Hey, want to play? He said. No. No, kid. I'm way too old for this stuff. The kid looked at him with that weird puppy dog face. Please, said the kid. Fine, said Jeff. He put on the hat and started to pretend to shoot at the kids. At first, he thought it was totally ridiculous.
Wow.
But then he started to actually have fun. It might not have been super cool, but it was the first time he had done something that took his mind off Lou. So he played with the kids for a while until he heard a noise, a weird rolling noise. Then it hit him. Randy, Troy, and Keith all jumped over the fence on their skateboards. What the fuck? And Jeff dropped the fake gun and ripped off the hat. Randy looked at Jeff with a burning hatred. First off, how the fuck do you jump over a fence with a fucking skateboard?
Damn, that's fucking impressive, dude.
Like, holy shit.
God damn, these guys are awesome. These are the real heroes of the
Are sure they ain't fucking hoverboards or something?
Nah, they're just real gangsters.
When they jump over the fence, back street, back, alright!
Do a pose. Dude, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, dude,
These kids are the heroes.
Why are you posting stuff, bro? You got posting like fucking God Hand, you got Curious Kenshiro popping out of the haystack.
That's great. I don't know, man. It's just I'm looking at guests while you're speaking, so whatever.
Okay, then. Anyways.
So kind of cringe. That's right.
Yeah, dude. Jeff dropped the fake gun and ripped off the hat. And he looked at Jeff with a burning hatred. Hello, Jeff. Is it? Hello, Jeff. Is it? He said. We have some unfinished business, Jeff. Unfinished business. Jeff saw his bruised nose. I think we're even. I beat the crap out of you, and you get my brother sent to JDC. Randy got an angry look on his face. Oh no, I don't go for even. I go for winning. We may have kicked our asses one day, but not today. As he said, that Randy rushed at what the fuck? As he said that Randy rushed at Jeff. They both fell to the ground. Randy punched Jeff in the nose, and Jeff grabbed him by the ears and headbutted him. Jeff pushed Randy off of him, and both rose to their feet. Kids were screaming and parents were running out of the house. Troy and Keith both pulled guns out of their...
Stay back, bitch. Hey, no one get over here.
Look, I heard plenty of people argue about this point. Like, why do the kids have guns? Well, last time I checked this was in the fucking America. So look, guns are as plentiful as fucking Shasta and Walmart, okay? They're as cheap and fucking plentiful, bro.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised that these kids pulled out a couple of Glocks. It's America, baby, dude. They probably got that shit from a drive-through fucking Happy Meal. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love awkward silence. It's so fucking good.
There's a real life picture of what's going on in this story.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
No one will interrupt or guts will fly. They said Randy pulled a knife on Jeff and stabbed it into his shoulder. Jeff screamed and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face. After three kids, Jeff grabs his foot and twists it, causing Randy to fall to the ground. Jeff stood up and walked toward the back door. Troy grabbed him. Need some help? He picked Jeff up by the back of the collar and throws him through the patio door.
Holy shit, this guy's strong.
This guy's fucking humongous strong, dude. This is some anime shit.
Whoa! Throws into the door. Oh no.
As Jeff tries to stand, he is kicked down to the ground. Randy repeatedly starts kicking Jeff until he starts to cough up blood. Wow. Come on, Jeff! Fight me! He picks Jeff up and throws him into the kitchen. Randy sees a bottle of vodka on the counter and smashes the glass over Jeff's head. Why are these parents drinking bottles of vodka at a kid's birthday party?
Well, you know how torturous a kid's birthday party can be. Sometimes the Karens just
he gets his hands on that, like,
buddy,
pink lemon.
Buddy, shut
water.
The fuck up. Stop questioning the story.
No, yeah, you're right. No, Joey, you're not right, okay? I have the right to question it. I dressed up as this motherfucking character for Halloween like fucking 6 years ago. I deserve to question it, Joey. It's my right, damn it.
Whatever, just get on with it. This story is taking forever.
Alright. Randy sees a ball of vodka on the counter, smashes the glass over Jeff's head. Fight! He throws Jeff back into the living room. Come on, Jeff. Look at me. Jeff glances up, his face riddled with blood. I was the one who got your brother sent to juvie, and now you're just gonna sit there and let him rot in there for a whole year? You should be ashamed. Jeff started to get up. Oh, finally, you stand and fight. Jeff is now to his feet, blood and vodka on his face. Once again, he gets the strange feeling, the one in which he hasn't felt for a while. Finally, he's up, says Randy, as he runs at Jeff. That's when it happened. Something inside Jeff snapped.
Oh.
His psyche is destroyed. All rational thinking is gone. All he can do is kill. He grabs Randy and pile drives him into the ground.
Oh my god, he killed him!
Got him by the ropes!
Oh, that's great. Hold on. Actually, keep reading.
All he can do is kill. He grabs Randy and pile drives him into the ground. Yeah, exactly. He gets on top of him and punches him straight in the heart. The punch causes Randy's heart to stop as Randy gasps for breath.
Damn! It's like,
this is like, have you seen Resident Evil 6, right?
Yeah.
And the fucking Superwoman punches the main character in the chest.
Oh,
like Jill in the chest.
Yeah.
And that is just what happened there.
Yeah, like the fucking
that straight from Resident Evil 6 movie.
The exploding.
What a fucking legend.
The exploding heart technique.
Jeff hammers down on him, punch after punch. Blood gushes from Randy's body until he takes one final breath and dies. Everyone's looking at Jeff now. Exactly. Everyone's looking at Jeff now. The parents, the crying kids, even Troy and Keith, although they easily break from their gaze and pointed their guns at Jeff. Jeff sees the guns trained on him and runs for the stairs. As he runs, Troy and Keith get out, fire on him. Each shot missing. Jeff runs upstairs. He hears Troy and Keith falling up behind as they let out their final rounds of bullets. Jeff ducks.
Their final rounds of bullets.
He grabs the towel rack and rips it off the wall. Troy and Keith race in, knives ready. Troy swings his knife at Jeff, who backs away and bangs the towel rack into Troy's face. Troy goes down hard, and now all that's left is Keith. He is more agile than Troy, though, and ducks when Jeff swings the towel rack. He dropped the knife and grabbed Jeff by the neck. He pushes him into the wall. A thing of bleach fell down on top of him from the top shelf. It burnt both of them. They both stared to scream. What the fuck?
Stared to scream? What?
It burnt both of them, and they both started to scream. Jeff wiped his eyes as best as he could. He pulled back the towel rack and swung it straight into Keith's head as he lay there, bleeding to death. He let out an ominous smile. What's so funny? Asked Jeff. Keith pulled out a lighter and switched it on. What's funny, he said, is that you're covered in bleach and alcohol. Jeff's eyes widened as Keith threw the lighter at him. As soon as the flame made contact with him, the flames ignited the alcohol in the vodka. That makes no sense. In the vodka? In the vodka? While the alcohol burned him, the bleach bleached his skin. Jeff let out a terrible screech. As he caught on fire, he tried to roll out the fire, but it was no use. The alcohol made him a walking inferno. He ran down the hall and fell down the stairs. Everyone started screaming as they saw Jeff, now a man on fire, dropping to the ground. Well, not a man, a boy.
A boy on fire.
Nearly dead, the last thing Jeff saw was his mother and the other parents trying to extinguish the flames. That's when he passed out. When Jeff woke up, a cast wrapped around his face. That's when he gets a Michael Jackson surgery.
Yeah, I know what happens from here.
I know, Joey. I know. I'm running out of jokes. I gotta bring back old ones. When Jeff woke, he had a cast wrapped around his face. He couldn't see anything, but he felt a cast on his shoulder and stitches all over his body. He tried to stand up, but he realizes that there was some tube in his arm. And when he tried to get up, he fell out, and the nurse rushed him in. I don't think you can get out of bed just yet, she said, as she put him back into his bed. Reinserted the tube. Jeff sat there with no vision, no idea of what his surroundings are. Finally, after hours, he heard his mother. Honey, are you okay? Oh man, are you okay? Karen. She asked. Jeff couldn't answer though. His face was covered, and he was unable to speak. Oh honey, I have great news. After all the witnesses told the police that Randy confessed of trying to attack you, they decided to let Lou go. This made Jeff almost fold up, stopping halfway, remembering that tube coming out of his arm. He'll be out by tomorrow, and then you two will be able to be together again.
Wow.
I realized you posted a fucking picture of fucking Homer Simpson.
Yeah, I tried to do that right when you said bleach because I thought it'd be appropriate.
So good, dude. Jeff's mother hugs Jeff and says her goodbye. Wait, hold on. Jeff's mother's hugged Jeff and says her goodbyes. The next couple of weeks were those where Jeff was visited by his family. Then came the day where his bandages were to be removed. His family members were all there to see him, what he would do, what he would look like. As the doctors unwrapped his bandages from Jeff's face, everyone was on the edge of their seat. Drumroll, please. They waited until the last bandage holding the cover over his face was almost removed. Let's hope for the best, said the doctor. He quickly pulls the cloth, letting the rest fall from Jeff's face. Jeff's mother screamed at the sight of his face. Lou and Jeff's dad stared away, struck at his face. It's just, what if it's just like fucking Freddy Krueger, because he's a burnt victim? What's up, bitches? That's credits.
It's prime time, bitch.
It's prime time, bitch. What's happened to my face? Jeff said. He rushed out of bed and ran to the bathroom. He looked in the mirror and saw the cause of the distress. His face. It's horrible. His lips were burnt to the deep shade of red. His face was turned into a pure white color, and his hair singed with brown to black. He slowly put his hand to his face. It had a sort of leathery feel to it now. He looked back at his family, then back at the mirror. Jeff, said Lou, it's not that bad. Not that bad, Jeff. Not that bad, said Jeff. It's perfect. His family was equally surprised. Jeff started laughing uncontrollably, and his parents. Jeff started laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah, it's just a joke.
I'm the Joker, baby. His parents noticed that his left eye had a hand. That his left eye and hand were twitching. Jeff, are you okay? Okay, I never felt more happy. Look at me. This face goes perfectly with me. He couldn't stop laughing. He stroked his face, feeling it, looking at it in the mirror. What caused this? Well, you may recall that when Jeff was fighting Randy, something in his mind, what the f***? It made no sense! You may recall that when Jeff was fighting Randy, something in his mind, his sanity snapped. Now he was left as a crazy killing machine.
Wow, a simple fucking brawl with bullies turns you into the Joker.
His parents didn't know. I know, right? It's so retarded, like...
It's so abrupt.
Am I allowed to turn insane when fucking I go on Xbox Live and some kid says he fucks my mom? Can I go kill somebody? Is that a good enough excuse to kill somebody?
Apparently to this kid.
Little Bodie, I fucked your mom! That's fucking... And then I'm like, that's it! I'm going crazy! You better pray that I don't crawl into your window at night.
You better pray Pussy Slayer in 69. I will come into your house and gut you.
Like I did my family.
How could you have fucked my mom when I killed her?
Whoa, Joey, whoa! Damn, dude, fuck!
So
That's going a little bit. Oh, that's going over the board, bruh. Doctor said
Oh.
Jeff's mom. Joey. We don't support. We don't support.
I was about to say, oh please.
We don't support necrophilia in this.
If what I just said, happened in this, you wouldn't have batted an eye. But when I say it, it's all of a sudden absurd.
Look, Joey, I'll never say that, dude. I do not support necrophilia.
Whatever.
It's nasty.
Just read this shit.
Okay. Doctor said, yes, Mom. Is my son all right? You know, in the head? Oh, yes! Behavior is typically for a patient that haven't taken very large amounts of painkillers. As if his behavior doesn't change in a few weeks, bring him back here. We'll give him a psychological test. Oh, thanks, doctor. Jeff's mother went over to Jeff. Jeff, sweetie, it's time to go. Jeff looks away from the mirror, his face still formed into a crazy smile. K, mommy. K, mommy! Ah! His mother took him by the shoulder and took him to get his clothes. This is what came in, said the lady at the desk. Jeff's mom looked down to see the black dress, pants, and white hoodie.
Wow.
Here's son.
The edgiest outfit. Hot topic.
Her son wore. Now they were clean of blood and now stitched together. Jeff's mother led him to his room and made him put his clothes on. Then they left, not knowing that this was their final day of life. Dun dun dun.
Local bleach
Chills,
covered.
Joey, chills.
Local
bleach covered bandit.
like after this story when like Jeff kills everybody, I like that like Jeff the Killer is so mad because nobody's calling him Jeff the Killer. They're calling him the bleached bandit.
Keep your eyes out for the bleached bandit.
The bleached bandit. Keep your eyes out for the bleached bandit. Here's the picture. The bleached bandit. Oh, that's golden. I want to make that crazy pasta.
Later that night, Jeff's mother woke up to the sound of coming from the bathroom. It sounded as if son was crying. She slowly walked over to see what it was. When she looked into the bathroom, she saw a horrendous sight. Jeff had taken the knife and carved a smile into his cheeks. Jeff, what are you doing? Asked his mother. Jeff looked over to his mother. I couldn't keep smiling, Mommy. It hurt after a while. Now I can smile forever. Jeff's mother noticed his eyes. Ringed in black. Jeff, your eyes. His eyes were seemingly never closing. I shouldn't see my face. I couldn't see my face. What the fuck? I couldn't see my face. I got tired, and my eyes started to close. I burned out the eyelids so I could forever see myself. My nude face. Jeff's mother slowly started to back away, saying that her son was going insane. What's wrong, Mommy? Aren't I beautiful? I realized something. I know Jeff's fucking weakness now.
What?
Since he burned out her eyelids, bro, his eyelids, I know a way to defeat the fucking bleached bandit. Just fucking throw dust in his eyes. It'll irritate the shit out of him.
He can't blink.
Close his fucking eyes.
Yeah, he's
so
not.
He can't get rid of the irritation, dude. So just carry out like a bag of sand everywhere. Just fucking when Jeff comes by, just throw in his eyes.
He's a kid, but I just sucker punch him in the goddamn face.
Yeah, he's probably like 5'6", dude. If Jeff came up to me, dude, it's gonna be like Cal jump over the fucking moon.
Alright.
Pull him across the sky.
I'll tell you what. This story, I'll totally love Jeff the Killer as like a movie franchise if like it stars all those bullies who have to like become the heroes to stop Jeff's rampage and just kick the shit out of him.
It's like fucking Goonies.
Yeah, dude.
Some shit like that.
Now they always pop out a trash can with their skateboards and blow Jeff away. A bunch of guns. We got him. We killed the bleach bandit.
You know,
I would totally
all
buy
thing I
it.
know, dude, that dust thing is pretty good, dude. But if he gets some eye drops, dude, you better start running for the hills. You better make like Iron Maiden run for them hills, boy. If you got some eye
Oh yeah,
drops, then you can just get a refresh, and that's when you better start running. When you get some eye drops.
Totally.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, yes, son. He said. She said, yes, you are. Let me go get Daddy so he can see your face. She ran into the room and shook Jeff's dad from his sleep. Honey, get the gun. She stopped as she saw Jeff. She saw Jeff in the doorway holding a knife. Mommy, you lied. That's the last thing. That's the last thing they'll hear as Jeff rushed them with the knife, gutting both of them. Damn, gutting them. His brother Lou woke up, startled by some noise. He didn't hear anything else. He just shut his eyes and tried to go back to sleep. As he was on the border of slumber, he got the strangest feeling that someone was watching him. He looked up. Before Jeff's hand covered his mouth, he slowly raised the knife, ready to plunge it into Lou.
Yeah.
Lou thrashed her here and there, trying to escape Jeff's grips. Shh! Go to sleep.
That's so fucking edgy.
And then it cuts off, and then it just plays, Carry on my wayward son.
There'll be peace when you are done. Run away, you bleached bandit. Don't you cry no more. Dude,
that's Jeff the Killer's story, man.
Damn.
Best creepypasta ever lived.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this will be a great creepypasta if, like, at the end, someone's, like, so you hear, like, the bully say, now, from the closet, they kick down the door with, like, assault rifles and blow him away. How did you know I was gonna do it? Says Jeff. You were always a pussy. Fuck you!
Jeff.
Die. Bleached bandit. They call me the bleached bandito.
It cuts the next morning. Trent Barkins here reporting on someone finally got the bleached bandit and sent him into custody.
I love I want it to be, it's like in my head canon that, like, Jeff the Killer is, like, super mad that no one's calling him by his I want them to call me Jeff the Killer, but they keep calling him the bleached bandit.
The bleached bandit.
Another attack by the bleached bandit.
God
this
damn.
time, some dad kicked the shit out of him. What a pussy. Dildo. Turns out he never killed anyone. He tried to kill his parents, but his dad just slapped his bitch ass and said, son, you are always a pussy. Now get the fuck out of my house. You're
son, you'll never be my son.
Breaking news. The bleached bandit has been found dead, floating in the Mississippi River. Apparently, he was shot 8 times by a crowd of bullies. Sorry, Jeff. Yo, Jeff. Sorry, Jeff, but you were never above the law. Bam, bam,
No. Be like, sorry, Jeff. You'll never be rad. As he fucking skates on the skateboard and grinds on a fucking pillar or something. On a railing.
No, like 7 like skateboarding kids like chase him. Like finally he's running away. Finally one just nails him in the back of the head.
Just circling around him.
Yeah.
We're the Midnight Riders.
We take out trash like the bleached bandit. Next up, we go for the tall, bald man.
Tall, bald man.
Mr. Hedgehog.
Mr. Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Next stop, Sonic.exe.
Oh, I can't wait. I want to read that.
Anyways, that was Jeff the Killer, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Peace out, dudes.
No, hold up.
What?
You got any final says? Look.
No, Jeff the Killer, one of the worst written pieces of fiction in history.
Jeff the Killer, a.k.a. the Bleached Bandit.
Yeah, the Bleached Bandit. Come on.
I'm never going to put that down now. Jeff will never be the Bleached Bandit for me.
The Bleached
Bandit, dude. Jesus Christ.
He never killed anyone. All he did was cause a ruckus and thought he was killing people.
All he did was post on Snapchat that he was going to kill himself for views.
Yeah, have you seen those like cringy ass videos of people dressing up as Jeff the Killer?
Oh yeah, dude, I have a picture of myself doing it.
Oh yeah,
Those were the darkest
way
days.
Before it was cool.
I don't know what the fuck middle school did to me, bro.
Yeah, middle school is
Motherfucker did to
fuck.
me.
All right,
Fuck me
well,
up.
that's it. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.